Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm super excited. I'm going to show you how I get my perfect Benefit brows using 3 different methods. I have all of my favorite Benefit brow products here and my Benefit top courtesy of Brow Search. If you guys didn't know, I actually was a contestant for the 2023 Benefit Brow Search in Long Branch, New Jersey, and it was the most amazing experience ever. Benefit is truly one of my favorite brands of all time, and this video is not sponsored. Let's start with method 1. This one's probably the easiest. I'm gonna go in with my Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I use shade 4. I'm also gonna use the 24-hour brow setter. This is one of my absolute favorite products. What I'm gonna do first is just brush through the brows with the spoolie end of the pencil just to get them into place. And I do have my eyebrows laminated. I get them laminated at the Benefit Brow Bar, and I absolutely love them. I'm just gonna take the pencil. As you can see, this is a really fine, precise point. I'm so sorry if you can hear that obnoxious noise behind the camera. My apartment's just decided that now is the perfect time to bring out leaf blowers. Taking the Precisely My Brow pencil, I'm just gonna start by outlining my brows underneath to create the shape that I want them to be. And I'll try to make them as even as possible, but we all know that brows are sisters and not twins. Once I have the baseline down the way that I want them to look, I'm gonna go in with the top line and connect the tail. Start about at my mid brow and then create the tail. Just like that, it looks a little funny. Now I'm gonna take the pencil and just start filling in the brow in between those 2 lines that we created. I like to go a little darker on the tail of my brow and then lighten up towards the front to create sort of an ombre effect. Now, once I get to this last part of the front of my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that my pencil is nice and sharp. A little trick that I learned, you can take the pencil and just leave the top rolled up just the tiniest bit. You're gonna wanna take a flat surface and gently tap the pencil on there. That is going to give you those super sharp edges that the pencil has when you first open it. Now, taking that, I'm just going to create really hair-like strokes in the front of my brow. Now that they look a little messy, I'm just gonna carve them out with a little bit of concealer. And the brush I like to use to carve my brows out is this Morphe M432 brush. It is the perfect flat brush. I will always carve my brows out with concealer, you guys. There is just something about it. I love how sharp and clean they always look. I like to carve out the tops and the bottoms, especially for this method. And look at the huge difference that makes, you guys. You cannot tell me that doesn't look so clean. Now that the brows look like this, we are almost done. I'm just gonna take my 24-hour brow setter. I'm gonna run this over those brow hairs just to make sure that they really stay in place all day. And that is method 1, you guys. I would call this my quick method, and also it's very sleek and it looks really good with most every makeup look. This next method of brows is going to be that truly laminated brow look. So I'm gonna go in first this time with the 24-hour brow setter. I like to take the fully coated wand and just brush it backwards through the hairs at first to make sure that I'm coating every brow hair. And I'll take this top piece with the short end of the bristles. And I'm gonna use that to brush the hairs up into place where I want them to stay. These brows are truly a trust the process brow, so stick with me. Next, I'm gonna take one of my favorite Benefit brow products ever. This is the Brow Microfilling pen. This is a pen that has the 3 prongs that will draw on really hair-like strokes. And I will take this and just start going crazy, building up these hair-like strokes all through the brow. What I really like about this pen is that you can build this up in layers, and you can build this up to be as dark as you want to help to really fill in those sparse areas. Like I said, this is going to be the messiest of the 3 methods, but the end result is so worth it, and it's one of my faves. Now again, we're just gonna carve out the top and the bottom of the brows using the same concealer and the same Morphe M432 brush. This is method number 2. I call this one the big, bold, laminated brow, and it's arguably one of my favorite methods. Okay, method 3, I actually learned from Michaela on TikTok, and you guys, this method is life-changing. This is going to be that really fluffy, super dimensional brow. But for this, I'm going to take the Gimme Brow Plus Volumizing Pencil. This one, again, is in shade 4. This is a traditional sharpenable pencil, you guys. The difference between this and then a normal brow pencil is that this one actually has volumizing fibers that are supposed to actually make your hairs have volume. Again, we're going to start by brushing these hairs into place. these. And for this, we're gonna use the Fluff Up Brow Wax. This is another great brow gel option from Benefit. Like I said, it's a wax, so it's gonna give those brows a little more grit and a little more fluffy volume. We're gonna take our sharpened pencil. Just gonna start filling them in with upward strokes. The formula of this pencil almost feels like powder, you guys. See how this brow looks a lot more textured than when we use the Precisely My Brow pencil? That is exactly what this product's gonna do, and I love it. This is what they look like with just the pencil applied. Now to give a little bit more texture, like I said, I'm going in with the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen. I'm just going to layer this right on top, just ever so slightly, to add a little bit more texture and definition. Now we're gonna clean up the brows one more time with the same concealer and Morphe M432 brush. Hey guys, this is method 3, all complete. I absolutely love these brows. These are the newest brows that I've discovered, and I've been doing them non-stop. And that is the end of the video, you guys. That is 3 methods to get the most gorgeous brows with all of my favorite Benefit brow products. Let me know down below what your favorite brow products are and what are your thoughts.